Clinton Miner here from Sage Sawtooth Bushcraft. I want to share with you another resource in the woods, a way we can get a fire started. I'm standing in front of a grand fir tree. There are two pieces of this that I want to show you. The first one is this. In this high mountain country around here, in the Boise River drainage, growing on these trees is what here at least we call bear moss. It's been about a week since we've had rain. It has been fairly warm, but it hasn't been terribly warm. So I'm going to gather some of that. I'm going to gather 2 bunches of it. And you don't need to worry about whether there's twigs and things in it. The first thing I want to do, I'm just going to take the first patch of that and put it in my pocket. The second bunch that I'm gathering here, it's a lichen that grows on these trees. Some elkhorn moss is okay to have in there. I'm going to take this now. Now, if you come in closer here, on this grand fir, I've already popped a few of these, but you see right here, there's a blister, and those blisters are just full of sap. Let me do that again. Show you what you see on my finger there. There's just a whole bunch of sap, and if I do that, and I just pop a couple of those, what I'm doing is just picking up a little bit of extra fire extender that will make it so I can not just start a fire, but keep one going with this bear moss. So we're going to go over here to a stump, and we're going to go ahead and show you what we can do with the fatwood ferrocerium rod. We will start with just the plain bear moss, just to show you that it's a fairly easy thing to get going with a fire. It is a little bit of a flash tinder in that it burns fairly quickly, but there's still flame going there. We'll go ahead and put that out. Baby. There we go. And I'll go ahead and put that on some dry ground. Now on the one that I got some of that the sap on, that pitch from that pine tree, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get it started, and hopefully, yeah, there we go. You can see that I'm getting a little better flame out of it because of the pitch. And that pitch will last a little longer, grow or burn a little longer, give us a better option to get a fire started with a better flame, a longer flame, and a more intense flame. So great resource when you're in the woods in this kind of country, in this high desert area. That's a very common thing to be growing both on the fir trees and on the pine trees. So I'll go ahead and we'll turn around right here and look at this. This pine right here behind us is a lodgepole pine, and it's got, you can see the bear moss hanging down from it. Great resource. You can swing around over there, and that one's just full of it. Great resource to get fire started. If it's a little bit damp, that sap from the grand fir really makes a lot of difference. Clinton Miner here from Sage Sawtooth Bushcraft. Appreciate you tuning into these videos. Another quick resource that you can use when you're in the woods